Well, hello, my YouTube family. Today I'm going to do something a little different. I want to teach you how to make certain foods with grain biscuits, or in this case, best choice. I actually have a cookie tray. It's already pre-sprayed and two are already ready to go. Some people might already know how to do this, but then some people might not. You know, I know some people that's lost their parents when they were kids and they didn't have nobody teach them shortcuts for things. So I kind of wanted to do something a little different. And I know even though it's a makeup name and I do makeup on here, I also do my bookstore because I like to do a variety of things. I don't want to just stick with one thing all the time. So you take a Green's biscuit and you flatten it out. My table's all clean, so this is what I'm going to do. You can use apple, you can use cherry. It's a tablespoon, and I'm going to put it right on here. Make sure you guys can see this. And then once you do that, you spread it out a little bit, and then you turn it. And you're turning it into like a cherry turnover, and you kind of pinch the ends together a little bit. Then once you pinch your ends together, you lay them on the cookie tray and you poke fork holes in it just so that the dough can get done on the inside, because the cherries, I believe, are already cooked. When I do this with apple, I also will add a little bit of butter, maybe a little bit of cinnamon over top, and some little bit of sugar maybe. You could do whatever you want on your budget, but I find these on sale a lot, so these can be turned into apples, like I said, or you could do them with pizza. Now, when I do the pizza rolls or the pepperoni rolls, I actually pull out a little bit of flour in my rolling pin so I can roll them out as flat as you can be, because when you do go to turn it over on something with, like, because I'll put cheese and pieces of pepperoni, and I'll put a little bit of sauce. I sauce this up. And to do that, it needs to be spread out as far as you can take it. And sometimes if it feels a little dry, some people can use water if they want to, but I tend to like milk. I don't even like hot cocoa with water, but that's just me. And kind of juice it up a little bit if the dough feels like it might be getting a little dry. But this is an easy treat, even when my grandkids come. It's a nice thing to do. You're a single mom, or like I said, a married couple living on a budget, because times are tough. If it comes out a little bit, that's okay too. Sometimes it'll peek out. Just rub it on top. Sauce come out of this one a little bit when I poked it. It's okay. We'll pinch it in. But this is just an economical treat that, you know, kids get that sweet tooth, and sometimes as parents, you know, when we're trying to do a budget just for regular meals, we can't always afford the treat kind of stuff. So this is kind of easy. Another thing I did with my kids, me and my husband first started out, minimum wage was like $3 something an hour. It was a long time ago. I would buy English muffins when they were on sale. We used to have a bread store, and I would take the English muffins and open them up and put sauce on them and cheese and pepperoni and cook them in the oven till they were crisp. And it was awesome. My kids loved it. And then what's also cool too is when your kids go to preschool, and the preschool itself teaches you some economical ways of, not spread them out enough, of treats. Like, you know, when I was in Girl Scouts, we did peanut butter on celery and all those kind of little neat tricks. I love Girl Scout and brownies. I learned so much, especially outdoor stuff. But I will spread this out a little bit more because really you don't want it peeking out too much. I might put just a tad, just a little bit of sugar on top of it to sprinkle. I mean, there's enough sweetness in this, but the sugar will help the dough because the dough kind of tastes salty. So when you top it with a little bit of sugar, it'll make it a little bit of sweetener on the outside. Not a lot, just sprinkles. But anyways, I don't know if this is helping any of you guys or anything, but if you could in the comments below, if you would like to see more videos like this, please let me know. Because I can do some of these from time to time too. And with that, I just wanted to say thank you for viewing and thank you for following. You guys are just so amazing. I love the comments when people comment in the comment section. And if you like videos, hit subscribe on the red button if you're new and you don't know how to do it. And there's a little bell that'll tell you when I've uploaded the videos. It'll give you an alert. And there's also a little arrow that points down. You click on it and go down into the description box and it gives you more information. So with that, I just wanted to say good night, have a great evening, and thanks for being you. Mwah.